before I do anything, I want to start off with an honor song. This honor song is to honor the ones that you left back home and welcome you into Canada in a good, respectful way. So I see a lot of recordings right now. I'd ask for the recordings to stop just for this one song, and then we can continue on and we can record away. This song is meant for an in-person experience. I do sing loud, so I don't need this mic. I sing really loud, so if I make your ears bleed, I'm sorry. But this is the way the Indigenous people like to open up any gathering of any cultural knowledge, is to make sure that we're honoring our loved ones, honoring the birthdays here today, as well as honoring our path here to get us here today. So it helps me a little bit to get out of the nerves a little bit, and then share a little bit of our music with you, and I'll share our traditional music as we go on and as we talk, because we have songs for different occasions, different animals, different ceremonies, and we'll go discuss through all those ones, which will be fine to record. And just for this song, this is for you, and this is for your spirit to grow within Canada, okay? So if you, for the gentleman wearing hats, if we can ask you just to take your hats off just for this one song out of respect. And then we think of the loved ones from back home.
And take off your hats.
So, as you can see, that song came through to my people through ceremony. A lot of our songs come through those visions of the gift the Creator has given us. Get your attitude. When I say get your attitude, I mean Creator, God, anyone that you might believe in. Creator gives us a lot of gifts. And the First Nations people of Canada, we believe in that. Everybody on this earth has what we call the sweetgrass road. Everyone has a unique path in this life. And no matter where you come from, you have something to share, something to offer. My path has brought me here today to share what gifts and share what I've learned on my sweetgrass road. I've learned many things, and as I said in the beginning, Pieces means bumblebee boy. I introduced myself in my Indian name. Anthony is my government name. The government name was given to us to identify us under the government system, the federal system. But our real names come from our spirit, what our elders see. For some, I shared how I got my native name. And for them, you already know what I'm going to talk about. But for the ones that didn't listen, is the way I got my spirit name was when I was a young boy, about 14 years old. Yeah, sorry, you can record now. So when I was 14 years old, we have a ceremony called the Becoming a Man ceremony, where our elders send us out in the bush with a knife and a piece of string, and we're there for 3 days. And for those 3 days, if you catch something to eat, you can eat. Unfortunately for me, I did not catch anything. And they tell you before you go is to make sure that you conserve your energy. Wherever you make your lean-to, keep it there. You need all the energy you can get. So I make my lean-to. I do my first night, and all I can hear all night was little buzzes. I wake up next morning to find that I put my lean-to right under a beehive. And this beehive, I left it alone, they left me alone. So I go back after my 3 days, I go back to the community feast, they're all celebrating. And one by one, the men started going up, they got those really cool Indian names that you see on movies, like Walking Thunder, Black Bear, Walking on Clouds, you know, all those real cool names. And then I got up there, and Elder asked me, what did you see up there? I was like, I didn't see nothing. I didn't have no visions, I didn't see nothing. The only thing interesting I had to talk about was the beehive and how they left me alone. And he told me my name was Pieces, bumblebee boy. I was so mad. I was so mad. Because all my friends had like cool animals, like wolves, bears, eagles, and I got stuck with a bumblebee. Until I was a man, I understood the importance of the bumblebee, and we wouldn't be here without the bumblebee. I spread positivity no matter wherever I go, and I learned, and I pollinate positivity no matter where I go. Connect men to their culture, because this is something I grew up with since I was a young boy. Up until I was 13, I didn't even know what Western society was. I'm sure most of you here can relate of the culture shock that I felt when I first moved to Edmonton, and then Edmonton to Toronto. When I first got to Edmonton, I lost my community. I had to find a new community, and I found non-Indigenous friends that were leading me down a very dark path. But thankfully for me, I was very fortunate enough to have a mother willing to sit me down and talk to me about what I was doing wrong. But most Indigenous men and young youth don't have that advantage of having my mother around, because they grew up in homes, broken homes, from residential schools to 60 schools, where their culture, their identity was stricken from them, from the federal government. So I consider myself very lucky to have a mother giving me the choice if I wanted to be Catholic or I wanted to be an atheist. It didn't matter, because she just showed me unconditional love. And Indigenous people, we believe that unconditional love, not only just for your siblings, your family, but your community, because this is a community. You guys are all family here. Your family might be back home in the Philippines, or they might be down the road. But for right now, we are all family here, sitting in this room together, sharing knowledge, sharing the space. So when I was starting to go down this dark path in life, I realized that it was my teachings that kept me grounded from trying alcohol or trying drugs. But everyone around me was doing it. It was the cool thing to do. My mom reminded me of the courageous animals that we live with every single day here in North America. She reminded me of the wolf teaching, to be an alpha of your own wolf pack. She said that, my son, just be yourself. Your wolf pack will find you. You don't have to try to fit in. You can be whoever you want to be. Don't try to censor yourself. Don't try to be someone you're not. Just be you. Be Amo. At first, it was very hard to do that because I had no friends when I first moved to Edmonton. And then I started to realize she was right. I started attracting people towards me by being myself, sharing my culture, sharing positivity, sharing a good laugh with all my friends, right? And then all of a sudden, I knew more people than I could ever imagine. And then I brought that same skill here to Toronto, where I know so many people here, and people know who I am, and I don't know who they are, and I feel bad when that happens, but it's the reality of being so humble, being so happy that people want to be around you. And it was just a simple teaching from my mom, reminding me of the teachings of the wolf. And then I came here, and I started learning from the Ojibwe people, where they have the 7 grandfather teachings. And then that's when I started, as the bumblebee, I started to see the connections between the different nations. Like the Philippines, not all indigenous people are the same. We actually speak different languages, different dialects, different traditions, protocols. But we have one thing in common, is our songs, our music from the drum. We have commonalities with our medicines, the 4 sacred medicines, the sage, the sweetgrass, tobacco, the cedar. Where I come from, we are keepers of the medicine chest, the medicine wheel. If you guys ever been to City Hall and you've seen that big wheel that's in front of Toronto, has the different colors, that represents all of us here on Mother Earth. You know, the black, the whites, the reds, the yellows. That we believe that everyone is interconnected, that we're supposed to live on this earth in balance and harmony. That's why my people didn't shoot Columbus off his damn boat when he first got here, right? Because we believe that we don't own this land. We never did. When you hear the land back protest, we're not saying we want our land back, give it back. What we're saying is give the land back to our animal friends, give it back to the people. We believe that these imaginary lines don't exist. We believe that everyone here should benefit from their mother, their first mother, as we believe. You have your biological mother, but Mother Earth has always been your mother. She provides for you without any questions asked. So if you notice, I'm holding this tobacco. This is one way we give back to Mother Earth for all the things that we take for granted. The food that we eat, the shelter over our head, the water that's in our bellies right now. We give it back by giving back something, by giving an offering of tobacco. So I told her, first thing I want when I get in here is some tobacco, so I can be grateful for this day and always remember it in a beautiful way. I told her I will sleep next to this tobacco for the next 30 days, and everyone in this room will be in my prayers until I give it back to our mother. And we usually give that offering to a tree. This tree is the tree of life. I'm sure many of you here have heard the meaning of the tree of life, because it stems from somewhere. We have many teachings around the tree. This tree of life is such a powerful thing that we actually have ceremony on this. And this is the jacket I'm wearing today. It's the Anishinaabe Sundance Thunderbird Lodge. I did 4 years. And in this lodge, we go 4 days and 4 nights without food or water, and we pray. They pierce me with bones through my skin, and I rip them off, that flesh offering, because we believe we don't own anything on this earth. The only thing that we actually own as physical humans is our skin and our hair. That's the only possessions, because we don't take anything back with us when the Creator calls us home. So one thing that we do offer as a sign of gratitude, thankfulness, and teachings of back home is to show how much you care for our people. I pierced my back, dragged. I don't know if I was going to use the proper English word there, drag or dragged. But I dragged 12 buffalo skulls on my back. They pierced my back with bones, and I dragged them around the Sundance Arena. Mind you, I'm still on the third day with no water or food. We do this because it shows us how powerful us humans can be. We show how grateful we can be and how generous we can be. Because I don't pray for myself when I drag those buffalo skulls. I drag those buffalo skulls so if someone in the hospital spending their last night on a hospital bed could have one more night here with their family. That's why I do it. My last June, I flew with the Eagles, where they put me in the back with that same bone, and they hauled me up and lifted me in the sky. And I'm hanging there with the skin on my back. I have scars all over my body because I wanted to make sure that people start realizing the gratitude of every single day that it's a gift, that we're even here today. Because tomorrow's never promised, right? Mm-hmm. We have so many ceremonies that are connected with our animals too. We have songs thanking them. We have a buffalo song thanking them for the sustenance, because our buffalo were the ones that gave us shelter, medicines, food. Our animals, there's a whole story from where I'm from, is that there was a contract between man and nature back in the day. That this contract was so when we were cold in winter, that there was no food to be found. The buffalo came to us and offered his self so our families could survive the winter. But he told us never to overhunt, to take more than we ever needed. We broke this contract. A lot of us break this contract. Everyone in this world breaks that contract. We forgot that balance between man and nature. And this is why our animal friends are going extinct, giving up on our people, running away from us when they used to offer themselves to us. There's a story back when our ancestors used to go hunt, that we would never shoot the first animal that presented itself, because that animal was a messenger for all the animals to say, we need to give somebody to their people. This way we can honor that contract between man and nature. We'd shoot that second offering. This was a sign of respect, humility, love. We're so connected to the earth that even when we do ceremonies, we try to be like that tree of life. Typically, when I take my men out, when they first start, because again, their culture is stripped and they don't know nothing about who they are and what to believe. What I do is I take them to a tree and I tell them to take off their shoes, their socks, and we start to breathe together. And I tell them to imagine them becoming that tree of life, imagining every breath that you take in and every exhale, your roots from your feet go down and connect to your mother. That connection from the umbilical cord, once you come out, and the connection you have when you're breastfeeding from your mother, all of those are veins and connections that are so powerful and spiritual that, a lot of people forget of how beautiful life can be when we start thinking of not the Western society of thinking, but really thinking about where we come from, right? Because one day we will go back to Mother Earth as an offering as well. So this is why spirituality to me means finding happiness in every single day that we are here, right? When you ask me to come here and share a little bit about my culture and my identity, this is how I share it. I share about how beautiful life is, how we can find moments of happiness. See, I find when I'm the happiest the most is when I'm giving back to my community. When I find time to share my knowledge with other people, this is what makes me happy. Because what I'm doing is building a community, friendship, as well as allies, to understand where the First Nation people are coming from. a lot of my people have got to the point of corruption where they don't speak from the heart anymore. They do it for money, they do it for greed, they do it for personal gain. Where if I did that, my mom would have a size 3 bullet right in my butt, right? And I don't want that. No one wants to get beat by their mom. But my mom is my guide, the one that keeps me humble the most. When I was a young boy, I was a champion traditional dancer. And this one time, my cousin, he finally beat me at one powwow. I got second place, he got first. Instead of congratulating my cousin, I started to cry. And I've never seen my mom disappointed ever in my life. I've always made my mom proud. She was always happy around me. But that scorned look from my mother, I knew I did something bad. I didn't know what I did, but I knew I did something wrong. She told me that I was dancing for the money now. I wasn't dancing for the healing prospects of our dance. I wasn't representing what a true warrior is. And this is why I come to these organizations, to make sure that when my time is being honored, that I honor that honorarium in a good, positive way, where I reinvest in our practices. I reinvest in new drums, new medallions, new things that can help me grow as a presenter and artist. I don't spend this on my own personal gains. And this is how my mom taught me to be a respectful man. And when I started doing this program, I try to teach these men how to be grateful and how to give back when they can. So we talk about a lot in my program is how do we be kind men? Well, first we gotta find happiness and stress-free life. Stress-free life is not easy in Canada because a lot of us live paycheck to paycheck, and it's very hard. So we talk about finding new skills, and just like my friend that plays the guitar, I can't play guitar. But if I dedicate myself and ask for that guidance, give them back, like, hey, can you teach me a couple chords? Can you help me? Because I want to learn. This is how communities help each other. This is how First Nations people help each other come back from residential schools, where we start to learn. A lot of my teachings got adopted by the Ojibwe people because they almost got stripped from everything that they've known from most of their culture. So they adapted ours. What is that? What is that? Those are our 4 sacred medicines. This is how communities are built. And this is why I say, Creator has given everybody in this room a gift. And this is how we become financially stress-free too, living in Toronto, is finding a skill, mastering that skill, and finding a way where you can live a stress-free life so you can focus on you and your family and have more family time, have more community time, have more time to spend in this room with your friends. We do a lot of different things where one of my men's is one of my most successful success stories within the program. When he first came to me, he was addicted to ketamine. He was convicted of domestic abuse. First thing we worked on was finding his identity, who he was. We started enrolling him in Ojibwe classes because he's from this territory. We found him access to the ceremonies. We brought him up to the Sundance. We brought him to sweat lodges. We brought him the cultural teachings that he needed to find a path. And we found that he had skills the whole time. He just didn't know how to prosper from them. Now he does expeditions up in Hyde Park for organizations, and he lives a stress-free life because of that. It's recognizing that everything takes time, takes effort, and some days you might have to work a 14-hour day. I was telling Gretchen that this is my first time home in 4 weeks to actually spend with my family, because I travel a lot doing performances, from my singing, my dancing, my cultural sharing, my flute playing. And this is just my willingness to keep learning. Thankfully, I haven't tried to pick up a new skill in a long time because I have more than I can handle at the moment. So that's really good. I don't want to learn guitar, by the way, not yet. Maybe in the future. I'll come bug you for for a guitar lesson.
Sure.
But as for now, I'm good. I have a lot of skills that I'm more than content with. But the point I'm trying to make is, when we find that skill, we have to hold on to it because that's what makes us happy. And this is what we gotta make sure we do. Some of us have to do a job that we don't necessarily like to do, but it's a start of something bigger, where you can reinvest in yourself. Learn how financial literacy was the biggest thing for me, because when I first came out here, I wanted to be like every young man. I wanted to have the flashy things, have the nice clothes, and all these different things. And I wasn't spending my money wisely. And the reason why I'm bringing up money, because it's so relevant now more than ever here in Toronto. Food's expensive, gas is expensive. Just eating out is expensive nowadays. And I'm sure that feast that we just had, that beautiful food, it was not cheap. So we need to identify, how do we adapt to this Western world when all we know is living off the land? Because the land has been taken away from us. The land is for sale out here. You can't just go plant your garden down the street. You'll get fined. They'll take it away. So how do we adapt? Answers are out there. It's just, how do we find it? And the best answer I always give my men is, how much research are you doing? How much community are you trying to build? Finding people like-minded to help you and guide you through this thing. When I started this program, I also made like a side business where I made t-shirts. It started from a hobby where I made myself a sweater. People kept bothering me, like, hey, where'd you get that sweater? I made it. Can you make me one? Sure, I'll make you one. I made her one, and then all of a sudden, their friends wanted one, and then all of a sudden I had a business model, right? These opportunities just come out of nowhere, and we try our best to adapt and get ready for it. But as First Nations people, these teachings help me to identify what my path was in life. My path is definitely not anything like yours, but this is how beautiful it is you can teach me something from your own lens that could ultimately affect or redirect my path. These teachings all come from our animal brothers and sisters. Like when I came here, the 7 grandfather teachings helped me find my culture even more, because I adapted to their teachings. They're not teachings from my homeland, but I was willing to learn from them. The turtle is slow and meticulous, right? You ever hear that story of the turtle versus the hare, and the turtle wins because he's slow, meticulous, but he wins the race? There's a reason why that story exists, because we try to do everything so fast. Boom, 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 let's get to the finish line. While the turtle, he's just enjoying that journey to that destination. And that's the truth in everybody's lives, is we try to rush things so fast. Just like when I wanted my first eagle feather, I wanted it right now. Right now. I was like, I've been to so many ceremonies, where's my eagle feather? Eagle feathers are the most highest regarded feathers, and it takes a while. It's like earning your bachelor's degree or your master's degree for culture. So I was in a rush to get my first eagle feather, and I was wondering what was taking so long. My elders were watching me, but I didn't know this at the time. They were waiting for me to humble myself, to understand what spirituality really means before I finally earned my first eagle feather. When I earned my first eagle feather, that sparked that spirituality that lives really deep within my roots. And I start to find more and more eagle feathers from different elders. Now I have so many eagle feathers that I actually gift eagle feathers now. I have that honor and that gift as a knowledge keeper to find up and coming youth that earn their eagle feathers. And it's such a beautiful cycle of what we live in. And you know, we have the bear, courageous. The bears are very wise creatures. They really don't mess with you unless they're provoked. You ever see a cub and a mama bear? You mess with that cub, the mama bear will come out and rip you apart. That's what courage is. Courage is standing up for our women, our children. And I'm talking to the men in the room right now. about fighting for our ego. It's about fighting for what is right, fighting for our people, fighting for our identity, fighting for our culture, fighting for our community. It's just like that one, I don't know if you guys are familiar with those Disney cartoons when there's always that one little devil on this shoulder, the angel on this shoulder. It's that balance that we live with. Everybody has this balance within them. It's part of the creation story of finding balance between our evil side and our good side. Because the evil side is a lot louder, a lot more tempting, and a lot more easier. The good side takes a lot of work, a lot of patience, and a lot of love for yourself to listen to that little voice, that little whisper of what is right and what is wrong. The creation story is very simple. We believe that there was two brothers sent from the star world. And these two brothers, one was everything that was good. His name was Wasake Chuck. Wasake Chuck was actually a creature for holy man. He was so connected to earth that he could move mountains. He could talk to animals. He could talk to Creator directly. But his brother sent for everything that we do bad within this world. The greed, the jealousy, the envy, all those hateful things that bring us down as people, that depression and anxiety. And then one day the brothers asked the Creator to send them a woman to have a child. Unfortunately for that woman, the white buffalo calf woman, she met the wrong brother first. She actually met Wasake Chuck's brother. And then finally, after realizing this was not the man she was sent here for, she found Wasake Chuck and had a baby with him. But by that time it was too late. That's when men were created. And that's why we have that evil and good side. And that's why everything that we do in this life, we know right from wrong. But sometimes wrong is just much easier. And I know this firsthand. When I moved to the city, you could scam people. You could belittle people. You can use people for your own personal gain. You can belittle someone by showing how tough you are, right? It's about your social status, I guess you can say. But when you start listening to your spirit, beautiful things happen. And I told Gretchen I was going to share a story about when I went to Niagara Falls. When I first finally seen what true spirituality is and really understood how powerful creation really is. I was working at McDonald's when I was going to George Brown College. And I worked with 3 Filipino girls. And we actually went up to Niagara Falls together as like a kind of like a work vacation, I guess. So us 4 went up to Niagara Falls, and we were standing at the Niagara Falls, looking this way, the Niagara Falls, and right in front of us was the Buffalo side of the falls, right? So have you been there? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about? So we were standing in front of the Buffalo side waterfalls, and that little spirit, that little angel started talking to me, and what it was saying was to offer some tobacco. That my spirit was telling me that the people of this land used to come here as a spiritual place to pray, to gather. No one's ever told me that, but in my spirit, in my heart, I knew that this place was a place of praying, because when you go walk across Niagara Falls, no one looks mad unless it's a kid that didn't get cotton candy or something. But most of the people there are smiling, taking pictures, having a good time with their families. Because that place is a place of healing. That water, that flushing constantly, flushes out your system, gets rid of that depression, anxiety, that sound of nature. Something in my spirit told me to offer tobacco and sing a song, so I did. The Filipino girls didn't even know what I was doing. They were looking at me weird. I don't blame them, because I don't know where it came from. But I offered my tobacco and I sang that same song I just sang you. I caught them off guard. I didn't have my drum, but I was just tapping the side of my leg. I sang that song. It was the first time they heard me sing. And then at that same moment, after I was done that song, little birds started to fly in front of the buffalo side, and they looked like fireflies. They all had lights on them. And we, my friends, and me like I was a spiritual man, a healer, and I was just as shocked as they were, because I still don't know what we seen that day. It was the most spiritual moment I've ever seen, because you know how far you are from the buffalo side. There's no way they could have been fireflies, because we wouldn't have been able to see them, but they were the size of birds with lights on them. And I knew then, right at that moment, that I was on the right path in my life, and then spirituality found me again. And ever since then, for the last 9 years, I've dedicated my life to spirituality. I've been taking these men to sweat lodges. A sweat lodge, for ones that don't know, sweat lodge is a reborn ceremony. It resembles the mother's womb. I don't know if you've ever seen pictures of the sweat lodge. Kind of resembles a sauna. You guys know what a sauna is? Mm-hmm. So a sauna, it's like a sauna, but we use grandfather rocks. Because grandfather rocks, the reason why they're called grandfathers is because they've been on this earth longer than anything in this whole world. Rocks hold all the knowledge of our creation story. So we use these rocks and pour cedar water on it as medicine. And when we come crawling out of that sweat lodge, we believe we're reborn again, right? There's so many different ceremonies that, and so many gifts that I can talk about. We have a ghost shaking tent ceremony, where people like myself, I can't conduct those, because you need the gift to talk to the spirit world, to talk to people that have passed on. They connect kind of like those horror movies you see, where they're called mediums, I believe, where they're able to communicate with the other side. We have ceremonies where we can talk to our loved ones. Those are the shakedown ceremonies. We have ceremonies that even just are thankful for the water. We have ceremonies for strawberry harvest. We have ceremonies for the tree. We have ceremonies for the animals. We have ceremonies for everything that is part of creation. And without talking too much, I don't even know how long I'm talking. If I'm talking off your ear, sorry. I'm just trying to speak from the heart right now. I'm trying not to bore you at the same time, but I just want to educate you of how beautiful life can be. And that's the whole point of my thing. And then the 7 grandfathers, again, we talked about finding our road, right? Beaver is one of the most wisest creatures. We never think of it, but the beaver learns from his mistakes. When you think about it, the beaver watches his parents make this beautiful dam, right? And this dam, they've never built because their parents take care of them. It's just like us as children. We watch our parents do right from wrong, and we learn from our parents. We're like sponges. So when the beaver grows of age, he gets kicked out of his dam and says, "Build your own dam now. You've watched enough." So the beaver goes out, builds his first dam, but this first dam has a couple leaks in it. That's not good. So the beaver will go out, find sticks. That didn't work. Let's try mud. Let's try all the different techniques his parents did and what he's seen as a child, and fixes all those patches in that dam. And how do we relate it back to ourselves is when we learn new things and try new things, we're going to have to patch our dams too to purify that water, because that's what they're doing. They're providing clean water for an environment behind them. The environment is your children, the young ones that look up to you, your nieces, your nephews, or even community members in this room. Is how are you purifying your water? Are you letting leaks go through? And when I say leaks, it could be addictions, gambling addiction, smoking addiction, alcohol addiction, anything that's deterring you from finding your internal spirit, which is again happiness. What is stopping you from being your full version, right? Because we all do it. We all have addictions. We're addictive personality people, and it's very common. But how do we replace our bad addictions with good addictions, healthy addictions? I am not perfect. I'm still finding my path as well. I find adapting to myself is the best answer I have for that is when I recognize a problem, when I'm working too much, for instance. I think I was telling Gretchen, balance is the biggest thing I've been working on lately. Because I haven't been home, spending time with my family. So I told myself, balance. I said no to go to a round dance up in Timmins. And I wanted to be with my family this weekend. And Creator put me here instead, where I could be close to my family and I get to see them tonight, which I'm very, very, very grateful for. And this is one thing I'm still working on. How do I say no to people that want these teachings, want to hear me sing, or want to see me dance? How do I find balance within my family, my friends, my community, and my artistry? You know, I find that, you know, depression hits a lot for me. It's because I'm not, you know, listening to my body and making sure that, you know, I say no sometimes. These are things that I'm still working on. I want to help everyone that comes across my path, but it's almost impossible. I'm only one person. But I try my best to help the ones that really need it the most. And that's why I work at Council Fire. I could easily go full-time artist, but it is scary and I don't want to do that because what I do is such meaningful work and I've changed so many lives. By sharing what I shared with you today is how do you connect yourself to your true self? How do you find happiness? Identifying what makes you unhappy. Is it financial? Is it your own doing that's making you unhappy? And working on those things, adapting step by step, you know? If you trying to quit drinking, try, see what happens. And then you relapse, that's okay. Find out what made you relapse, how you're feeling that day. And then so next time you quit, you stay away from those situations. We talk a lot about addictions in my line of work. We talk about rebuilding a lot. And then the last thing we talk about, once they finish all those different addictions and what's holding them back, we talk about self-love. Be able to look in the mirror and say how much you love yourself every day. And I challenge everyone in this room to do that too. Tomorrow morning, look in the mirror and tell yourself how much you love yourself. Don't let Western society tell you you're not beautiful, because every tree out there is beautiful, but none of them are the same if you actually look at them. They all have twigs going different ways. Some have beautiful bark, some have rusty bark, you know. But doesn't mean they're less beautiful. We're all unique. We all have our gifts. And when we start realizing that self-love, then we start having respect for ourselves once again. And once we have respect for ourselves again, we can start focusing on the path that was laid in front of us. And then when you can do all those different steps, you're going to see how beautiful life can be. You're going to see exactly what I've seen what spirituality really means. You're going to see things that science and psychologists might call you crazy, but you will see something within yourself or right in front of your face. When you slow down this world, because we live in a fast city, cars, ambulances, and all sorts of things going on all at once, you know, crazy people yelling on the streetcar, all these different things. When you live a positive life, these things are going to be there to break you down. So in your prayers, I always tell everyone, don't pray for strength, because Creator is going to make it very hard, but you will be stronger at the end if you make it through it. You pray for guidance. The strength takes a lot of endurance. He's going to make your life a lot harder. You know, I just recently lost 3 childhood friends this last week. They're all my age. And it hurts. 2 to overdose, 1 to domestic abuse. It broke my heart that my friend lost her life to an ex-husband that couldn't control his rage. And that I wasn't able to do what I'm doing out there. Because maybe my work could have prevented her from getting taken away from this life too early. But it showed me how, you know, meaningful life is, because tomorrow's never promised. And how it addictions can ruin lives. So that's why I refuse to do anything like that. And I refuse to, give in to temptation and be stronger. That's what true strength is being strong in your spirit and listening to that little whisper instead of that loud voice. When I speak, I tried my best to speak from the heart. I didn't have no script today, so if I was going topic to topic, it's because my heart's just telling me this is what's need to be said. Before I go, I wanted to kind of uplift the mood a little bit. I want you to relax a little bit too. I'll play a little bit of our flute music, and then I'll share also. No, you can record these ones. It was just that one song. That one song was your special treat for everyone in the room. This is. I was telling someone today that some of our teachings are meant for in the room. That if you're here, then these teachings are for you, right? And that a lot of our teachings, First Nations people teachings, you won't find in books because you actually have to go to the ceremonies to find them. So it is a truly awesome gift to record these and share it with multiple people, which I love because this is what builds communities. But to lighten the mood a little bit, and I have a lot more to talk about, but those are just really heavy stuff. I really don't like getting into a positive atmosphere, especially if we're going to be dancing later. But that's something you can research on your own. Again, I'm going to play a little bit of flute, a little instrument from back home. Also, and I'll end it with a closing song. I'll just do a power song. It's a social song. And then we're pretty much done for the day. But yeah, we can do the flute. 1 second.
Do you need somebody to hold the mic?
I don't think so. That's pretty loud. I'll do a tester for the ladies in the back
Very
there.
interesting. I like
As long as you
very
can hear it back
interesting.
there, then we're good, okay? Can you hear that back there?
Yeah.
We're good.
This is a floor playing. meditation. I was telling someone that you usually find them on those meditation music videos on YouTube. You'll always find that instrument in there because it's just pretty relaxing. Again, I just come here to share a little bit of myself, a little bit what I've learned on my Sweetgrass Road. So we have, just before I go, I wanted to talk about the music that I'm most known for is our power music. For the opening song, you heard me doing the waves, the O's, the Y's. Those are actually called hymns, for the ones that are curious about that. They're called hymns. It's a way we communicate with the spirit world. Because these hymns, we believe that this is the way the Creator and our ancestors understand this, that when we sing these songs, that we're singing for them. So a lot of our powwow songs, where we go every summer, it's a social gathering dance, just like you guys do, is we get together, a bunch of drummers, different categories of dancers. We have women dancers, men dancers. We have the warrior dance, which I dance. We have the grass dance that represents the grass. We have the fancy women and men's fancy that represent the butterfly dance. We have the women's traditional dancer, the women's healing dance, as well as the jingle, another healing dance that we do. We have the prairie chicken dance. We have the woodland style dance, and we have the men's buckskin dance. Again, these are all different categories, and so all of them actually have different songs and different rhythms. I'll share one of my powwow songs that I made myself that came through vision within the Sundance. Try my best. Usually I have like 12 other singers with me to help me sing the song, so if I lose my breath, please forgive me. It's a hard song to sing. And then with that, I think I'll close it with that last song. Oh yeah, and by the way, we actually, like I said earlier, round dance song is a winter, when the powwows are no longer able to be outside, we do round dances during this time of winter, where we come inside and we just do the one style of dance, and it's the heartbeat dance. So it's, and we have our own songs for that, where everyone would actually get in a circle, hold hands, and it's a ceremony to dance with our relatives that went to the spirit world. Dancers all around, where we connect hands, we just so you know. The more you know. Quick question, you guys are more curious about the round dance song or the straight powwow song? Which one are you more curious about?
Powwow song or the
Round dance.
round dance. So we have our own version of our dances are usually round, like
Yeah.
going circles. Yes, and I think maybe before.
Round it. It is proper in the season, especially as you see snow around. Feel free to get up and dance too. This is a basic song.
So maybe our players can also show our guests our own dance.
Okay.
Oh, but before we do that, let's take a photo first. Let's take a photo first. Bagay na pa dyan sa mga picture tayo. Sa mga other dances. Over here. Oh, okay. Over there? Here. Okay. So some folks can go inside
Everybody wants to be closer to you. Get closer, you get.
Is everybody here?
Sa kaliman, kasi alala kayo.
All right. Who do we look at first? Vivian? Okay, how many seconds? 5 seconds, guys. Okay? All right.
Mala.
Okay.
Starting now.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5.
okay, can we check first?
Oh, one more.
One more?
Yeah. Do one more.
Okay. 4. I think we got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check, well, hold on, check first. I want to get the perfect photo.
Yep.
All right. Let's start. Okay, let's play the bomba.
How's it together? O sige, sino sala?
You know how to do the dance?
Okay, panonood.
Okay, so it's a community dance. That's the life story
Okay.
Okay. Paano yung program na? Basta susunod. Alright, ladies,
Apa ang bindian?
Well,
Ano ang bindian?
Ang tayo ko na.
We have a version that has gold.
Well, different designs, but yeah. It's a very,
Okay, that's the way you buy it. So I'm going to. Yes.
Sinuwag pa nun doon hanggang masulin sa inyo ng para na yun. Oo, dato.
Ya tuh Teri nila nila.
Kami tungkol pa na ito lang.
This is the solibao.
Sa kita teri.
Solibao.
Yang di nansol.
Hindi ka?
Bukan ang Facebook naman.
Yeah.
Nansol ya. Bakit ba kono bulakan presiden tuwa na din siya.
Then it will crack here because of the winter.
Or kumano basta kay bagada eh. Agda specific. Kan pakitsat ko sa say.
The head here.
Ano din?
Like a cow. Cow or buffalo. Buffalo.
yeah, same.
Makyat na. Makyat na alam passport.
Wala pa rin.
Di ba wala din Luis?
Mahila ko ay.
Yeah, here. Whitetail.
Siguro man ang ada ng event kasi mas dami das.
He is asking what it was by his.
6 aga jangot mga 6 7 hours. Alam mo kung ano ba business? Try. Tapos tumatanda sa
July edition.
Ami kami man lo.
Get the best.
Oh, like
Sabay kumain
na
ay. Si
Yeah, I haven't seen, we use buffalo.
Mandugi sa.
Oh, di ba lunes di hahan?
Sometimes I've seen cow trot too.
Sa Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, goats, no, used to the same thing.
Yes, you
Baka
did
siguro
that.
sa other Fridays.
Yeah, this is supposed to be, yeah.
Ay naman po.
Yes, this one was
Friday
made
ko
for me
kaya
again.
yan mag-i-check ka
I
talaga
get
sa
a lot of
sensation.
Oh,
Right,
mag-private ka, mag-private ka. Mag-bus kayo.
Oh, that's high. It's high.
It's still high,
It's
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so it's like this high, it's just cutting the
July. Baka siguro,
Yeah, this is raw high too.
Yeah.
baka siguro it's either Monday or siguro nung kami at Saturday.
No, no, yeah, it's just really thin.
Noon, siguro it's either Monday or Saturday.
Magaling baka baka pigas Monday.
Yeah.
Big drum play.
Kasi US, holiday daw is Friday.
So they
Ay, ang ganda ng level.
Well, you usually have like.
Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, ay doy ako?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Sa'yo pa sa'yo bus.
that's a
Yung
whole
10.
new experience, by the way.
Really?
You ever wanna-
Summer? Agad na summer?
Of course, yeah.
So kasi yung bus yun, first time.
Yeah.
Sino di amo yung
I give you like a little short version.
looking for the
Yeah. I know, it's also a skill, right, to get all your needs find out.
Yeah, yeah.
But you did very good. It was very good.
Ay, ano si mga Muslim?
They found it. Oh, yeah, we have this small gift, but I don't know if it will fit you. So it's just made out of our cloth, right? I don't know if you can wear this on your neck, but I think it's good. You can also wear this on your hand. Or maybe just keep it as a... Yeah.
Ang sa malang meron ano?
Baka nakalubo.
Naman o tamang ko na. Aso ka tamagan sa
Ihang ko ngayay. Ihang ko ngayay.
Okay, so guys, as a... Ingaitan mo na ito? As a thank you and a welcome, can we just give Anthony a big hand? Okay, do you have any questions? I have Anthony's contact number, and I'm sure this is not the last time we're going to connect with him, and his community will find ways to continue, you know, learning from each other. Sharing like this is fun.
Yeah, very nice. I really love the way you were expressing yourself, like the way you talk. It's very quiet and like even though I know these people, we didn't sleep that much because we were excited to come today. But then they were really eyes on you because it's very interesting. It's really like heartwarming. The way you talk, the way you're sharing things. Thank you so much. Come again.
Anyone else has something to say about what you did today or what you learned today? I'm sure Anthony will remember whatever you say today. So, yes, Manong Hubert. Manong
He's asking when is the next.
I'm gonna do a teaching about being shy next time.
You weren't shy.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. We're doing a teaching on being shy next time, for sure.
Thank you so much. Salamat. Salamat.
Salamat is thank you, Anthony.
Kuboy na ito, hindi ka
Sayonara.
Oh guys. Thank you for watching. Ag-ahay ka manong o live ka no daytoy.
Hi guys, welcome to Canada.
Malamlamin kami ka na.
Mrs. Luna.
Asan yung may live neto?
Thank you so much for the 2 million viewers.
Oh my God, 2 million lang tong viewer niya. Sino tong 2 million na to? Munti ka na niyo ay banda. Anak amo ay man
Naitalis
tayo.
na Scarborough. Kanang Scarborough.
Ay, naging 1 million views.
Si Kana Manang Sophie.
What ay 1 million viewer mo? Manang.
Si Manang Sophie kaya.
2 million likes.
In 3 million likes. Na di 1 billion viewer. 1 billion.
Right there. It's right there. Keep.
What do you want?
You just want
What's the,
in here.
it's on the, okay. There.
Oh, it's
Okay. Mapapamandog na talaga kisala tayo.
At least nag-exercise ka.
Ay, tana ko na. Oh, sige, magpapayong tayo siguro. Mag-brief pa rin. Satisfied before tayo mag-start. Sige, break tayo for timulay mga 10 minutes, 10 minutes, and then nagpatayo niya. Nag-reboot tayo.
nabanog ka. Nabanog ka.
It slice to Jay cheesecake. Bapak ni Ramanan.
Ha? Ay, aglo? Ah.
It's a secret.
Ini slice ko.
Sukas lang mo ang reflective. Bakit dito?
Sige, mapan mo di kwanta. Mapan mo ikaw garo doon. No? Aglo dan.
Ayaw, bakit manang Muslim? Manang Muslim, pag-blowan tayo na kita birthday. Everybody. Okay, let's go there.
Go where?
Happy birthday! Sino nag-birthday ta? Happy birthday! Sino nag-birthday ni Mama? Awang pa yung birthday. Tatakade. Happy birthday, Manang Roslyn! Thank you so much!
No, my own. Yes.
Tapos February 26, Harold. February 24, Joanna. March 18. March birthday din ako. Mamaya ni Marcy. O sige, David, may sana nga sa iyo. Sige. At,
Sige, ano?
sige.
Yeah, supposed to be they will block in them there first. You will go and eat there.
It's okay. Have you?
Somebody's there.
Bakit si Jess na ilan?
May lang tayo. Yan, maalas man ang viewers. Yan na kayo, diba? Ganang si
I don't
Okay. Sige, tatlo makaawit tayo mga nasaksakan. Okay. Before we do our debrief, hanggang ano? Ilang minutes ka na lang? Okay ka pa? Oh, sige. I think that it would matter that you're here when we talk about, summarize rin lang siguro the DJ. And then what we could do now after hearing the DJ in Bagani and in sharing Anthony Kinyatayo, it would be nice to see your feedback. Ingati, kasi na feedback yun, ingati learnings tayo, adabati na adal tayo.
Very big, very long.
Adabati, ingati na adal tayo. Hindi kung compare tayo, ibagi tayo kinyada. Ingati, what are similarities, ingati pagpapada, ingati difference. Yeah? Jay story na. Yeah? Siguro, I could start to talk about the themes. The themes lately, the common nga ideas nga imbaga na ina. The first thing that he talked about was he talked about centering himself and his environment. Diba? Very ipakita natin relationship to First Nations and the environment, and how he kept saying that one day we will go back to the earth. And then he talked about spirituality, getting in touch with ourselves, knowing ourselves, understanding that each one of us has a purpose in life, and that we are all capable of becoming somebody in this world, and not to listen to the noise around you, but to listen to who you are and stay true to who you are, and then use that to build up yourself so that you can adapt between Toronto. He kept talking about how do we adapt ourselves in Toronto, but still making sure that we have that balance in our life. Diba? Kasi sharing a story na. He also talked about the residential schools, how that has taken away the identity na nga para kinyada handa nga amo sino, they don't know who they are, some of them. In Anthony's case, he grew up in his community, just like us. So when we were growing up, we know about our culture. Then when we went out of our communities, that's when we learned about the outside world. For many indigenous people who grew up in residential schools when they were very young, they did not grow up within their cultural community. Iso nga handa nga amo, tapos sinuran, they were taught different ideas by the Catholic Church. And that's why growing up, they don't know really who they are. Kasi handa nga nabiyag ijay community handa nga nakita tinanang da, hanya ganang puntahan na tinagpalaktor kinyada. Iso nga, because of that loss of identity, handa nga amuno ingat ipapanandan. And that's why Aduti, there's a lot of indigenous folks here who are, tempted to do things like going into drugs or getting mentally disturbed because of that, yung kanilang identity loss. If you don't know yourself, ang mamuyibat iba niyo? Who are you, right? If somebody asks you, who are you? How will you answer that question?
I am somebody.
Huh? I am somebody. right? But whoever you are today is a summary of everything in your past and everything that you want to go to in your future, right? You are who you are today because of your past and where you want to be in the future. So if somebody asks you here in Canada, do you also say that you are from an indigenous community and then you grew up in the mountains and that you have cultural values? Because that's part of who you are as an identity. Diba? And I keep telling our younger people, it's the only thing that sets you apart from all other people in the world is your indigenous roots. Right? And the future is indigenous. Because we are so lost in this world right now that people are trying to go back to their roots. It's the root of everything. Their connection to Mother Earth. Diba? There are also some values na i-share na we take too much. Kaya extract tayo, we take too much. Like mining, kasi pangaligan kung mining nga, ala ang amin naman ibatin. Net mangyari, han ag-replenish, diba? Dito ko nata yung what kind of resources nga hanin nga ma-replenish. So ngayon nga naging very practices pa yung dahil kas pangaligan kung mag-harvest trees, nga hanta yung harvest ang amin, diba? Dito'y pay, tapos ang transfer tayo dyan, ba? Hindi tinagana diyan. Tapos nga ang amin na awanan, di ba? Or intercropping, di ba? Hindi kasi dyan nga practices tayo, tapos sustainability piyag tayo. We see that too in some of the stories of Anthony, but I think to me what sets them apart is their deep spirituality na talaga. But we also have that. And then when he told us the story about Niagara Falls, right? Where when we really connect ourselves with nature, nung mapangkangay ibantay sa bali nga talaga feeling, di ba? Nung makakain view of home, fresh air, it's really something. I think that's what we have that other bagay kas pangaligan bagay kaya anak ito yung bagay kasi nga klase nga kultura di awan kinala di kasi and our interconnectivity with each other, build our community and all that. That's all I have to share siguro. So for you, magaling nga i-round tayo mat day Mike kasi din ka sa tayo ibi no ang sao tayo mat ang amit at i-share tayo mat ingat ikas na what ingat ikas na naadal yung hanong malipatan ni Ibagan ni Anthony. Oy. Ingat ikas la Jane Bagan about men. Dati ma-remember mo? I'm talking to the men here. Ano kayo?
And women, wala naman.
Kaya kayong malalaki, huwag ibaga. Beaver diyan.
Inyati kas na ibaga na talaga.
Ano ka makasauno? Ano may...
Sige.
Itabay.
Sige.
Hindi ko sinali pakatigin. Na...
Hindi, agas kayo.
Asla para lang kanyang gaya eh. Nangat ko. Naging greedy ako. Din.
Okay. Well, kuna na we are sometimes greedy. Nga, wag na pwesto ikan. Di may tayo dito ikakret. Mga bumatang tinakad at mga damdamin kat malipatan tayo may nga talaga importante yan. Diba? Instead of utilizing these resources to upgrade ourselves. Di ko na, diba? Ano yung magtimaan.
Isungay nga napanunod ko lang ito'y instrument tayo. Di ba di ko na no anda di kasta DJ. He's just telling about yung sinasabi niya yung kukunin niya dito. Parang indirect niya yung mga na maligayang it's not good if ibibili mo siya ng yung parang gamit mo na hindi nagagamit
Para sa sarili mo.
para sa ano. Oo. So, kaya mas mainam ibibili mo ng yung mga instrument niya, yung mga ganun. So, I was thinking of this. Kasi noong, di ba, nagkapera tayo, ang first na inisip natin yung instrument at saka yung mga dali. So that's why we are getting, yung parang, we are blessed, we're getting bountiful because we did, diyan inggakat tayo, iti, para iti magamit, iti, ijay dance to tayo. Ijay ko ngayon aring naglampan pa ng mga tatay. At saka yung isang sinabi niya na beaver na yun, na yung mga lips na mga yun, sa mga lalaking nandito, naalala niyo yan? Kita ni Harold at ako, talagang nakatikikin niya na, kita na yung duwag, talagang nakunada na kasi po, very interesting na may piman. It is because, di ko na nangalik na diyan instead of focusing nga, di jay mayat nga pagkuhan mo, nagrigat nga may piman diyan nga dalan. Ngam no diyan madi, it's very easy. Diyan, lit nga ko na nakapapakayo gamble, mapakayo babae, ang sigarilyo, kasi diyan inalit na, which is not good. So, you will always have your parents na you go back to them and they ask any advice. Basta ko na nagliman yan, di ba? At saka yung Niagara Falls. Advice sa piman yan, very true. Ngayon nga, the first nga napanak ijay, as if I'm floating ngayon na there's something piman ijay nga, jay stress mo ka pinmanaw, looking at that falls na makuha ngay ka. Basta ngayon nga, itay-tayag na, di ba lumilipad yung mga stress mo, parang yung feeling mo ngay ka, there's something ngay nga mo nga ma-express. Di ba, ijay Niagara Falls? That's why I've been going there, I don't even...
We should go there as a group one day.
Yeah, magkitang piman, di ba, jay kunana?
Baka maisalaan pa yung
Ano ba nga nangyari dyan na Niagara Falls? When I went there the first time, it was Gigi na nag-boat backpack pa na talagang na there's something in there which is advice o nagkararang. Thank you for the nature.
Okay. Yeah, siguro dagdagan natin yung Jay Bagbaga na find something, find your skill, hone your skills, and because it's what makes you happy. And I think they do dance too. They do tayo is also the same as that. We found a way na they kaya tayo nga aramitan, di kaya tayo agsana kaya tayo nga adalan di kwa tayo. I think that's a way for us to use that outside the legitimate trabaho. It makes us happy. And hopefully it will generate income. But the income will always go back to enhancing ourselves, building our community. Maybe I expand tayo pa yun.
Di ba?
Manong Leo?
Ano, Reno, iikang kanain mo, or ano, yan ang isa. Di ba, very interesting.
Well, sige, tayo expand with Jay na ano mo. Manong Leo? Ha? Ha? Pas. Sublianda ka, Pati Manong yung bird.
Mas lang din mo na nakakati sumbrot hindi nalawang ruangan.
That's right.
Bigat na sumbrot.
Pas ka Manong Leo? Ha? Sige, Cecil.
Yung sublianda ka,
Kanya imbalan yung matan mostly. But getting to know their others' culture make us also appreciate our own culture. So mirror mat lang na ma-aksubdi kanya tayo na it's good na we have this group kasi it's about our own identity. So it's the same for him na kuna na they're using their identity and they're trying their kasalamat dito yung speech or activities to let us know about their identity, the indigenous people. So for us, at least naka-advance tayo mga kastuyan. So it's for us to grab the opportunity to learn, could let others know na we have this learning opportunity for us. And di ko na napiman na kuan, it's about being yourself. Don't be afraid no the rest of the group are going this side, but don't be scared to be on your own as long as you are happy. So chase where you will be happy and find your meaning in life. Kasi another pagdadag tumak.
Okay, thank you, Ceci. Ano na gusta?
Awan na ibagay ang matan.
Mayat na uray na iba ganit at kiribig.
Oh, niripit mo na ta. Kasi di ay tinag-stick din yan
Ano,
eh.
happy ka nga ito or iba nga nila dumakat. Kaya mo matlawanan na yung naulitan na iba gato. You are happy to hear. Kasama siya, di ba?
Ulit mo ka na.
Ulit mo.
Kasla whisper tayo baga man. Whisper.
Din baga na how to be happy, to have a balanced life. At first ko na itata parating niya na may experience ko. Yay balance na ang trabaho
Iso nga.
umay ka dito pagsakan mo nga makijoin sa tikwa. So my experience ang pasudya how to have balanced life. I have to be happy is to have a balanced life.
Life is, we don't own anything in this world. The only thing that we own is our skin and our hair. And then we will go back to earth. And we don't know when that will happen. Diba? So despite, so just think about what you think you can do and how to be happy and spread that happiness with others. Yeah? Matimot lang it's not those ka lang nagdrag-drag sa akin. Mas nakakaya ka like you're like a crazy person, feeling happy on your own, without nobody else knowing. Yeah, basta, may mayroon ka talaga na i-share the happiness mo. Okay, so thank you, Mana. Nga ba na agos tayo, tubig na lang niya.
Tubig na, oray ba sa kapasa naragsakan?
Even you are single, as long as you're happy.
Sige, paano Lenny?
Basta kasi rin. Try to be a model of everyone.
Okay.
No, makita na kami like, if for example, no, happy as palikan siya, makita na siya. The personality that, oh, hindi, so nakaradrat sa man niya makatago, or no, adati mabarin ko niya i-share, nga, whatever I have, like, kanya dali talent, o no, adaman di talent po niya, or mabarin nga i-share. So makita mo dali ito yung open, dali ito young generation, gana kwa, turad ang damat kalita. Pas rapi nga dito yung nagawid na experience ko ngayon, hangko nga amo nga nagdadakol na tayo. At iti adati gatherings, basta nga gatherings, big gatherings for family, hangko nga ipatarok nga ipakita na kan. Di maboy-boy at agayang timan, as being a happy nga kanayon. No, ano kaya timakitira nga mayat at adapan damay. So inadap-dapi man dahil ito nga buwaso. No, adap kayo amin ipakita dapi man kina happy da iti buong family. Kasi lamat lang kinya tayo. Magka tayo nga, we are already a family, right? Yeah. No, naman ti adat kinya tayo, nga mabalin tayo share, we can share. No, pagbagsakan tayo amin, di pagbagsakan, right? Okay, so that's it.
Thank you, Mana.
Wow,
a while ago, it reminds me of being a Christian, di ba? We are all Christians. Additional siguro din mga na elements or creation na we are enjoying right now, like the elements of the earth, fire, wind, what else?
Animals.
Water, animals, and so on and so forth. Nga, it reminds me nga, all of those na ikot-ligay, those are, according, I have a codigo here. According to Bible, it says that God loves creation and that humans should love and care for it as stewards of the earth. So the responsibilities tayo, in baga na amin yung identity tayo, nagkakuan tayo, like our roots, our culture. These, mainayon ko lang siguro, Jingay, that we have to put in mind and always remember that God is pleased with what He created. God shows His love through creation, and including providing for animals and humans. God manifests His love by redeeming the world from sin. So siguro kanya, as a Christian, kaya ko nga maian ijay nga, amin nga creations around us, because it comes from God. He created all the things nga ala kanya tayo. Pati, we have to know our responsibilities. Humans are called to work and take care of the earth. So di lang mabalik ko ma-share ta imbaga naman amin ng liyay, like well said by Gretch, nga humans should not abuse nature. Yeah, adati kwa na di, adati scripture na di ay am amin. So iso nakikot more on na di nagakwan na. So kanya tayo di culture tayo di promote tayo dito. So that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mario. Actually, we are in the world, the most biodiverse places in the world are found in indigenous communities. Biodiverse meaning basit ng the extinct. There's a lot of species, the insects, animals, plants. Yeah. Nung kita ang EJ entire world, like EJ 70 to 80% are found in indigenous communities because indigenous peoples take care of their environment. Iso nga din ibagbaga, the future is indigenous kasi in first worlds like this nga, talaga nga i-extract ang aming ang aming resources ti lubong, nuawanan tinabati na ito dyan ng TIPs. So, tuti pa ka na tao, di ba? There's even a concept that in the near future, oxygen will be sold because of the depletion na ng ating air, the air pollution. Actually, it's already being used as ang tawag dito, therapy. Dahil tao kada sakit na i-hook up the oxygen because oxygen will rejuvenate your cells. But you don't need to do that. Ito ibang bantay. Kasi fresh air tayo. Yeah, so, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Maria. Manang, Joanna. Ha? Ano yan siya ipagkata na maganda.
Basta be yourself.
Be yourself. Okay. Love yourself. Look yourself in the mirror tomorrow or tonight and say that you love yourself. Ganyan, naligat na yung check ko na lang social status. Right? That's not what's important. What's important is you, yourself, niya. Na already na timang mo around. Already na si pagpaganda about you as long as kakaroon mo, awan mo tiyang aramigan nga ba di. That's right. Just be yourself.
That's right.
Okay. How about check? What did Anthony say that
There's something very good.
that inspired you or struck you most? Or a story maybe that he told us?
Say a little.
Yeah. Do you remember any of the stories that he told us? Like what? Which one? So there were a lot of stories there. When he was 10 years old? Oh, and
With
yeah.
his two Filipino friends, and they went up there for like a work trip.
Yeah.
And we felt at ease there. We started singing the song he sang to us from the beginning, and how like fireflies and like sides of the world like without him and everything.
What did you think about that story?
It was a really nice story, like how he sang his song, his traditional song, and how his fireflies were going over near him and everything. I don't know.
Do you want to feel? Do you think you felt what he was feeling when he was telling the story? Did you feel that? Did you feel anything? What did you feel?
I sort of did, but I wish I could relate to how it was like to make the mold, but when I first went, I don't really remember because I was still young. But I remember some memories. I have some like pictures. I went with my grandma, my aunt, and my mom. I remember going there and I felt like really at ease there. I really loved seeing the views and how everyone was so happy there, taking pictures and spending time with them.
Maybe we could go back. Yeah, we should go back as a group to Niagara Falls. And maybe we could dance there too. Diba? Okay, thank you so much. How about Rebecca?
I felt grateful for that he came and he told us about his story from the Northwest where he came from to Edmonton and from Edmonton to Toronto. And it's like, in a way, it's like, I was born here, so it's like, I kind of relate to that, because it's like, Indigenous people, we talk about there in school, residential schools, about the kids, and about the orange t-shirt, why we, like, it's just, people relate to specific stories that he was talking about.
So is this your first time to be like in contact with the First Nations person?
I mean, I don't think so.
But I mean in this setting where he's actually right here
Yeah.
with us.
Yeah. First time.
How do you feel about that? How did you feel about that?
Good. Especially explain like the feelings, but it's a good feeling.
When he started, you were here when he started his speech with his drums, right? Before he started everything, he did his drums and chanting. If you might. So how did you feel about that? Did you feel anything when he was doing that?
Not really, but it's like when I did the Indigenous drums, that was from he's like when I received it as a gift, and he like receives and gives gifts, and it's like I didn't feel anything, but it was good.
Awesome. Thank you, Rebecca. I'm glad you're here.
You
too. Okay. Yeah, because it's very rare to have these moments where we could have a person like this, right?
Thank you. How about Adara?
Happy.
Happy face. Maganda na ba? Balito.
Kami para lang kanya. Ika lang nag-gets ko ngayon. Connect yourself to the nature. And then, as for me na po, may nabituin, ganyan po na you need to adapt the environment. So, kanya nga ito, ada nga kami driving exaggeration or insight. Kasi lang kasi Jerry. Gusto mga kanya pag diay acculturation. Kala nga diay makikita I need to kala itabang mo kailang or stay connected no maamamok dali diay tao in from my environment. Kasi we grew up from different places, from different traditions, cultures, and different characteristics, and we came here and know each other. So, kalagay ka mo about acculturation.
So you learn more.
Yeah, I want to learn more and about his sharing. Kadamay jay, it's amazing. Kadamay kasi dawin nga pinagpinan. So far, we learn something new from him. So, we're so lucky and we're so thankful for him. That's it. And na-mention na about financial literacy.
Yes! Maybe so the next time financial literacy. Yeah, wow. I think, di ba, the first settlers gaminti ka na dapat na dito isudan.
Yeah.
Right? They were here before everyone else was here. So the fact that they are the first people who live on this land, and then find out that they have all these struggles, right?
Yeah, people are selling.
It's sad. It's a sad story. Actually, we are still more not fortunate, but we are in a more better position. Ayan tayo. Kasi for them, like for his story was, he had to come from wherever he came from in the Northern Territories to Alberta to Toronto, actually to study. And then after he finished, he got this job right away, the organization na ito. But there are not a lot of them, right? To us, if you go to Benguet, halos lahat naka-aral right? There's that privilege for us to go to school and then understand kasi the environment hasn't been ripped off from us. Like, we still know our roots, tapos we have that ability to use our own environment. Tapos nag-adal tayo. Kaya dapat na-displace ka Isang na-adal na dyan mula na nga territories. Kasi dahito'y, isang mula na nga, when you come to a place that there's a land acknowledgement, to acknowledge the first people who stayed in this land. We acknowledge this is the land, this belongs to the territories of the Mississauga, and the Kukunada na kasi, diba? Because, iso that the first settlers dito nung kita ang island na, diba? Naawan na po. Naipanday dyan nga itong nakalam ng main, parang resource, water, ang ganun na ijay. Tapos nung umay naman dilitak na ag-adal, marigatan ko kayo na ag-adjust. Gusto nga man-manulang ti naka-adal at tingnan na talaga. And even finding a speaker for this event was challenging, right, Mia? Kasi there's only a few of them who we can actually tap. Yeah? So yeah, it's nice to know na sino ba the first na nagyan dito ayan da, diba? Tapos ay kita yung mood lang, diba? At least tayo nga na-displace. Right? Okay, next! Let's matinagan mo yung Facebook.
The mother's, parang mother's love, that it represents that your identity and you have that culture. But the saying there is cultural diversity, but you should stick on your culture. That sometimes we represent who we are, we came from. At least we know that you're from Benguet, and they know that we're from Benguet, something like that. That we have our own characteristic and we have our own culture that we can share to them.
And kunala nga, it doesn't matter where you come from, you're all beautiful. Diba?
Yeah.
No one is above us. Diba? Dahil kayo pa nagkita na kasi dahil nga,
na paano tayo maano.
Thank you.
Lani.
Lian.
Hindi ko po alam po ng pagpila.
Yeah, pakilala ka din.
Yes po, sige po. So, my name is Lian. So, I'm from CAMH, research analyst at the Center for Addiction and Mental Health. So, I was connected with Ate Gretchen before when I was host at Radio Migrante. So, like radio host po ako before. And I had the pleasure of interviewing Ate Gretchen for Cordillera and the AV. And I remember that you mentioned that there's currently no connection between the Benguet, Indigenous peoples of Benguet and First Nations, and that's something that you're working towards. So it's nice to witness what it happened ngayon through the collaboration with CAMH. So yun po yung context, that's why I'm here. I was born and raised in the Philippines from Laguna, so hindi po ako indigenous. A settler here. But in terms of yung learnings ko po today, two things that I wanted to say. The first po, yung, even though I'm not indigenous, so I was from the Philippines, and given the opportunity, I'd love to stay in the Philippines. But I was forced to migrate because of the conditions in the Philippines. I guess most of us here can relate din po. And I guess I wanted to say that when I moved here in 16, and I didn't have strong Filipino community. So there's a lot of depression, I couldn't fit in. So I guess I resonated with what Anthony mentioned about finding your community, making sure you stay grounded. So yun po yung first thing. And the second thing is when he mentioned about land back, saying that Indigenous peoples are not saying give the land back to us, but give the land back to the people. So I guess naisip ko po doon talaga is whenever we say land acknowledgement po, there's oftentimes like just superficial that we're acknowledged. It's better, it's good that we have land acknowledgement, don't get me wrong, but I think we really, in order for us to actually resolve the extractive nature of like getting and not putting things back, is to end the system that perpetuates that kind of thinking. So other than just acknowledging the system, like working towards a system that actually work in a sense that when we take, it's not extractive, but make sure that everyone gets a little bit, or everyone gets what they deserve kind of thing. So ayun po, I'll end with that.
Okay, thank you, Lian. CAMH stands for Canadian Association
Center for Addiction.
Center for Addiction and Mental Health. Okay, so and that's why the sharing also involved talks about spirituality, mental health, making sure that we think about ourselves and our happiness. And CAMH is a sponsor for today's workshop. Thank you so much, Lian. Just on your point about giving to others, diba? The istorya na when, I don't think he shared this, but when you butcher something, they use every part of it. So they said when they butcher a moose, right, they use the antlers, they use the skin, they use everything except the tayo pat pati dyan na, dapat kanin tayo pa yun, but then again, shoes of young children on the stairs of Catholic churches as a sign of protest of what happened to the First Nations. And that's why parang kinyada, those who survived it, syempre na-survive mo diya, awanan. Ano nga ang mundo sinutibagin. And then, the idea ko na nga intergenerational trauma. Nga jay, na-experience ni mother mo, na ipaspasakin ijay anak da kasi handa nga ang mundo pasan mo na nga erase na ijay anak da. As the historian. But if you really want to learn more about it, there's YouTube. Okay, Eric, it's your turn.
Okay, I just have one kind of takeaway that if we have more Anthonys in this world, the world will be a better place.
Yes! So true. Oh my God. Yeah, that's so true. Thank you so much, Mary, for saying that.
And maybe we could also be Anthony's.
Okay. All right, so I think that's okay. Ano ba yung sasabihin ko kay Diane? Do you want to say something about the project? Okay. Sige, so was that a good experience for everybody?
Yes.
So as I said, we will reconnect with Anthony. There's also an opportunity for an invitation to a powwow, but not with Anthony, with maybe, hopefully, a professor at the University of Toronto. Yeah. I wish we could expand our group, but for now, let's ipapilot tayo, ita-testing tayo pa yun niya. And then, hopefully, in the future, we could expand our group and, have others join us as well. Siyempre, adati ka Benguet Dance niya. Actually, in-offer ko dahil ni Marion. In-offer ko dahil ni Manong Marfen. Alam ko na the priority right now, and what he's thinking is to have, I don't know if you discussed this, the application for the citizenship. Yeah. So, nagsao kami, dati na-connect ko mabalik yan, at tumulong ijay, kaya nangalalit. Citizenship exam! Sino kaya ba yung exam dito?
Madetect exam.
Exam na kayo, meron tatlo. Yeah. The only other thing is, so to wrap up the project with CAMH, we already drafted the video that was taken with Manang Roslyn, ni Noring, and ni Manang Auntie Esther. So to end the storytelling, and the choreography that we did with what's her name? Kid. Yeah, to wrap the story, and to end this workshop, we performed tayo J choreograph wearing our DVD, and then i-video tayo DI to add to the video documentary. So hopefully the documentary would be about 15 to 20 minutes long, and this will be available on the CAMH website. Okay? All right. So questions, clarifications. Okay na?
Manong Gilbert, makagapayan mo.
Okay, so sige, ipa tayo na din niya, i-review tayo na lang, in-upload ko YouTube na choreography tayo, but let's wear our DVD. Even if we don't complete the entire choreography, that's fine. I-video ni Avian, and then they will add it to the documentary. Okay lang na? Okay. Alright, yung orasan, time check.
4? Ang bilis naman.
Still yan.
Yeah. Sige, sumat tayo ngayon.
Okay, Rebecca, it's in your bag. Your thing. Alright? It's in your bag. Alright? Yeah, you can just change. No, just only the
Pakita kayo. Awan pa yung jacket niya, di ba? Ano rin?
May explain na jacket.
Mana? Nya size ni Moises. Video?
What do you think?
Oh, very good.
Sige, check nyo na lang. Or next time.
Wala siyang tang. Wala siyang wala siyang ano.
Kaya yung jacket yung lalaki. Small dating. Small? Okay lang yan. Small? So I'm gonna get you a small or an XS. Is there still an XS?
Dapat XS. Usually my other one at home. Ayun ka, madakan yan.
You already have, oh yeah, because the first one.
Ayaw sa niya papapi. Okay lang sa basta kay kuklo.
Oo, ako nakatuwin.
Paman para sa tao.
Sino dyan, David Pai? Ang David ka? Sige tayo, sana.
Sini aring tayo.
Adaki niya?
Maganda. Gusto ka naman pala.
Medium ka? Magsala tayo. Sino di ang David Pai? David Ada. Sige, makisala kayo. Ano yung ada? Uray, kastoy. Makisala kayo. Mag-practice saan. May basa ko nakakastoy. Ay, i-check mo kiniman ng hosting. Hindi mo lang po, ate. Sino na dapat din? Manong voices, anak na gamit mo dyan ato. Okay. Ano video sa'yo? Yeah, ano ko video? Manang Rosemary?
What are you doing? Does this not fit? You need a large. That won't fit. Do they have a large or no? You need a large. Ask them if there's a large.
Still not fit.
I know. So get the large one if they got it. That's not gonna fit.
That's even worse.
Paano nag-fit? Masigad ka. Ang ano niya, di large gamit. Kasi
You need a large. Medium's not good enough.
yung konti lalaki. Kaya mo diya, mabali. Lalaki konti lalaki.
Magro, ito sumakata.
Ay, no.
Don't go with the sugar.
Go see if there's a allergy.
Yeah, I need to go upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Ano talaga't bagit kaya? Tapos i-shoot mo to. Teka, practicein muna natin.
Di balik yan sa batos nyo, ha? Sakto itag no kanya.
Is this too?
Yeah.
It's still warm? Or did you
Oh
heat
no,
it
I
up?
heat it in the microwave.
Dahil tanamin tayo ni
O, pangatlo first.
I like the color in this.
Okay, so Suki and Chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Agsisinako. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kasama ko kayo.
one. Okay, and next is Dimbaban, straight line.
Can I give me a
It's getting warm.
Ruby, can you see? So what do you think?
Tuloy kami. Tabi kami.
4 steps lang tayo na eh. Di ba ba kapag kinikiwigan?
Wiki-wiki na. Wiki-wiki. Wiki-wiki.
Has to go higher.
Nakainom ni Manong Ray dito eh.
Isang malamig po.
So may naki-join na.
So next is when you can ito mo natin.
Tapos nagkasay.
Give me one your start.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Okay. All right, so let's do 3 steps. Ako na, isang tayo na ito eh. Okay, so the first is pangat.
Dimbaban, and then bring it everyone.
Pangat, entrance. And then, this is the first formation, kasday. Okay? And then, dimbaban.
And then, ang straight line kayo.
And then, dimbaban. Tapos, dimbaban.
Kastoy. Ang straight line tayo.
Tapos, okay, next step,
Pinikiwan.
gaya the first, pangat.
Yan, sinamo.
First formation, 3, 2, 1, face each other.
Okay.
Next, dimbaban.
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 Straight.
Straight na, interside kayo. Okay? And then, the third is binikiwikan at kasay.
At tayo, mga kapsinitay tayo. Circulate kayo. Ayan tayo din dating formation in first. Okay.
Alright. Okay, next. Okay. Next round. Guys, okay. So remember, you're going to be
Listen. Ang entrance tayo niya, ang count tayo is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kaya kayo po yung ang giant. So, ang face to face tayo. So, next nga ikatwa.
i-off ko na lang.
Di mas baka, mas giant. Naasin mo pa rin ang nakusasyon tayo ang straight line. That's the third step.
So, mabibigyo kayo na ano ka, spike? Sige, practice na. Pero i-shoot mo na din para kung sakali ba, meron na. Okay, music. Managiti tayo. 4, 5, 6, 7.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So,
16
saan
counts.
nga mabalin nga at over kayo i-jive? Masapol nga ma-complete yung J formation at the count of 16. Then nag-pa kayo. So, first formation is there's sinano.
Panga.
Meaning, dapat at count of 18, dapat nakakasya na 16, nakakasya kayo. Yeah? Next nga formation, jive, binikiwikan.
No, binis ba
Binis pa ka.
Himbaban. Himbaban.
So, papang kayo dito. The count of 18, naka-straight line kayo. 16, naka-straight line kayo. And then, 1 after 16, 1 ko na naman yan, binikiwikan and separate kayo. Yeah? So, notice, if you are facing this way, nga nakalinya kayo, hindi kayo mamapan.
8 month lang ba or
16.
16 naman.
8, 16.
J16 nga ko natin yung J1, no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dapat naka-formation kayo. Santuhan yung maurayan, kasi J1 yun, J next step di yan. The 1 is the next step already. Sorry, Rebecca. So say for example, when you did your panga, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nag-1 kayo, and then the next one would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Straight
1,
line.
2,
That is
and then
separation
dagos.
na rin. Oo.
And then, binikiwikan, 1 na dagdagos, next formation.
16.
16 mas
16
lang.
lang.
Okay?
Facing there?
There.
Yeah. Facing what you're facing when you like hinya yung tang, no? Pagsiyo, pagsikan naman.
Okay, straight yung DI, straight line, make sure that you have one arm distance. Hindi, takma kayo mag-good. Kasi nakaka-straight na, nakaka-straight kayo. So, kaya adjust kayo to adjust yourself to move here because you're going to be touching each other's arms when you go like this going out. Okay?
Hindi lang ba ikuan tayo? Tapos tayo.
Patasan tayo na perfect DIT 16 counts. And then we'll
16.
so 3 formations lang DI and then we'll look at the next 3 formations. 7 lang DI eh. The next 3
Ako na
formations.
sure sabi tayo.
Para JV.
Para JV.
Yeah, so let's do, complete tayo DI, i-perfect tayo ng 16 counts for those 3 steps. Okay.
Let's go. Back.
Loud count.
Yeah.
Accounting.
Ang-play kami, unuhan.
1 nag-play kayo.
Next step. Sige, nagawa mo kayo. First exercise natin. Okay?
Di pinag-time ni Kwangay. Your time, is it okay? Yeah. Okay.
Ano nangyari dito?
Facing there, tapos ano
Next one. Yeah, so you fix there too.
At least tadi mayos-yus ka.
data ni J1 is,
Nag-circle na ito yan.
mag-circle tayo, which is, that is,
Kastoy.
sa inakanina ito, sa
So nung nakakastay kayo, di ba? Magkastay kayo, and then,
ang sinamo tayo,
Not about physical.
ang circle tayo niyan, which is data si Juana.
Mas na kaya tumat ni Makisara.
Nakisaksi niya na
oh, dahil binig kami ka, di ba? Okay. The next time, oh, dito yan, hindi pa kita niyo pa. Okay. Sinama kayo. 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then, 1, 2. Kasi ang 1.
After 30 days into
Kasi yan.
data din.
Practice pa na ako, J Gang. So, let's say nakabikitikan kayo. Okay, tapos, at bilang kayo,
sinamo tayo.
at sinama kayo nga nag-circle. Right?
Paano kayo pagkakit?
Well, slowly nga kasi kayo. Yung 1 pala, 2, 3. Yung kasama ka naka-circle hanggang straight.
Nag-adjust
Para kung nag-straight, yung naka-circle. Alright, let's try that. 16 counts.
Pero to your right, right kayo, right kanina, nagsinamo kayo. Kakasama tayo. Kasi nuda kayo kuma. O left kayo ba?
Right, okay. So pala, okay, guys, so the first 8, dapat nagsisinaw kayo. Nung nakasama kayo, kasi kalata, 7, 6, 5, perfectly just circle yun. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, that's 16.
Mamindua nga sa bumopat.
Okay, let's try. Without the guns first. Okay. Ready? Go. 1, 2, to your left. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. So there's a try. Okay. Kaya yung from the start or next step?
Next step.
Okay, next step. Next step.
Tagbiwan din tayo.
Kasi nag-respect ka, nag-respect tayo.
Dinaspakan Mayran, dinaspakan ka next dyan. Dating the circle.
May kirnumay na yung nakakubal.
Okay, so the next, nung nagpas yung circle, kasdayan.
Dinaspakan.
Dinaspakan. Okay.
Bend your knee. Tanong, medyo nakakuha kayo dinaspakan.
Baliktad. Baliktad, kasi.
Ano inside? Outside.
No, i-tingalin niya ngayon, baliktad mo.
Ay, haatin ko tayo sa mga tayo masukatan.
Masukatan niya. It's always inside. Dinaspakan, bend your knee.
Ano yung bumaba, left or right?
Akastoy, mapanitay.
Left.
Akasay na mapanitay. Kasi gisa ka na.
Oh, ito na, ito na. From that position, di ba, remore kayo?
Remote tayo. Then next is Ines Motan.
Inside yun.
Oo, inside. Inside lang ta. That's inside. Yeah, that's inside.
Sige, tayo na. Maintain tayo lang na biyahe niya, Jay.
Ano pa isa tumakan?
Maintain tayo lang ka, Jay. Kasi nag-turn tayo.
Doon na turn na. Turn na before na.
Dito ba di ang
Oh,
visit
ayan,
tayo?
try na.
Turn in place.
2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Kasi kaya mo na. Okay, sige. I-try tayo di ay. Hantay mo na baliwan niya. Di bumaba at left. Yes?
So, tayo di ba nakasita tayo? I-maintain tayo. And then, na 4 di ay or 8.
I-4 tayo na lang.
4. And then, no 1 kunanan, di mas bakan di ay 1. 2.
Ground.
Ground tayo, 1.
Siguro, ground tayo siguro ti 4. Ground tayo ti 7 and then 8765 babaling nga. Kasi tatlo na hangaton. Right? So, yung mangyari, okay, let's try. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Ready? Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Di tayo 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Itakan nyo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nala.
Wan nala.
Naras pugi.
Okay.
Basta na yung jabi tayo. Basta na jabi. Ada gini tayo eh.
Ata baka pagparoon natin makatumay tayo. So, change stream ha.
Wan kasta. Kasta ruina. Wan.
Paniyak ka bunga, panraw ka bunga.
Oh, ito na siya. Jay, last nga nakakasda, ay ano ang gusto mo?
Ay, din anak ko rin.
Alright. Okay, so ibig sabihin, sino Jay starty line? Titoy, tayo. Yan. Di ba nalpas tayo nga nag-turn nga nagsubi Jay? Ano natin? And then 1, 2, 3, straight. Dapat naka-straight kayo no Jay 8. Nga mabalik. Straight nga nakakaswa. Nga siguro agpa tayo ti 8 counts nga kasjay man. 4 counts nga kasjay tap no ma-straight tayo ti tayo. Numalpas tayo kasjay. Tapos nag-turn tayo. Tapos 1, 2, 3, 4. Ang maya.
Ay natin, sangon na tatlo makita natin straight knife.
Dito yung nakita kayo dito.
Right face?
Right face. One is the right. Okay? Okay, and then, nung nakakastay tayo, you can get the V formation. Yan tayo na position, mana, nakakastay.
Ines mo ka. Aw. Ayan na. Kinikian.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Dahil 1 yun, nakakastay dahil, 5 yun. Okay? And then, let's start tayo V formation. So, okay, paano ah? Mali yung hindi dapat kayo nakaharap sa isa't isa. Kayo, nakaharap
Line sila nakaharap doon.
Kayo nakaharap doon. Okay. Diyan count tayo before nga nakakasday tayo. Dapat nakakasday kayo na kayo nakakasday tayo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then at the count of 1, ikasday yun sa imayo.
Kinikian.
And then, okay, this is the formation.
Tapos agbi tayo sa isang namin. Hindi ko mapano dyan.
TV. Ay, nag-TV kami na yan. Nag-TV.
Ako ang nag-sign.
Hindi ko nag-isasagwan. Rebecca, you have to face here. And then you guys, baliktad.
Sino di mag-pin?
So that is the king. Yes. Okay.
So, that's your Rebecca right there.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Pagpakasday kayo. So, da kayo ano, pagpakasday kayo, da kayo pagpakasday kayo. Oo.
Okay, now is the Inabaya or
Let's try that. The V formation. So, this side here should go, kasi dito yung stage tayo. Dito yung stage tayo. So, that's our audience, right? So, nung nakakasday kayo, sika, buhay ka dito eh. Da kayo, pakasday kayo, si kayo ay pakasday. Tap mo ma-form dyan.
Kayo pagpapor.
Nag-B kayo. Medyo mas asidag ka, diba?
Kasi manang Agosta. Kasday.
No, we cannot.
Makasday. So, kayo dapat nagpalawa ka igay.
Oh.
Mansay tayo, ansay tayo.
Sabat kayo kay Sigaya.
Sabat lang yan.
Sabat na.
Naisabat kami na.
Sina mo tayo.
Ijay kayo ngamin, di dating ngamin, ito'y tayo, dito'y ti Fran. Wen.
Ay, wan, enjoy ti Roger.
Wen, ito'y ti Sango, idi nag-practice tayo, ito'y jay Sango.
Jay Samo.
Dito eh.
Nagtinakas, Jay.
Iso nga nakakasday eh.
I-angkas mo mong basit, please.
Nag-B tayo, ijay tayo nag-B. Iso nga, adak dito Sango. Tapos tayo may sa ijay. Nagkas niya tayo, wen. Idi ko nag-round tayo, nagkas yan.
Kasi video yan. Sa bagay position na kayo.
Nakasama kayo dito eh.
Haan, ito'y. Jay nag-beat video dito'y. Iso nga naala na jay dayta. Tapos nag-round ijay. Wen. Ta ito jayan jay video da. Ito jay video. Wen, iso haan ito nga tayo nag-form TV.
And go back, okay. Gusto di position sa na tayo. Nagrigat na maalagi eh.
Dito tayo kami na nakasama sa
Kami kare. Idaw ka man yan. Udawa siya. Okay. Two. Yeah, Hamado Shman, and then you guys, and then we got do the dance shape. You take there you go. Where's the shape? Stage. Okay.
Well, mabalin.
Sige, kinikyan. Okay, go. Kinikyan. Usin, juicy mana.
Sino mangilit si ka?
Hindi tayo namin umay makaliyan siya. Sika, mas guys. Sika at kasika. Sika, kanay ka po. Okay, then the other one will come here. Tayo katanda tayo tuyin by the time.
Wanya, tarkas lang. Bumili kwa.
See? See? Okay, go. Back. So, sulikan. Sino dito yung dati? Ngayon pa tayo. Okay, back.
So, ikaw dapat nandito ka.
See? Okay. See? Okay. Hindi yan.
I think I'm the all faces.
Kasi ano yun tayo? Kasi makita di ba? No, agpapakas ka, surutan isuna,
Agpabika
na
na.
agkastoy ka,
Kasama pa kayo dyan.
come, and then the tayo is here. So you are the last here.
Si Kati,
Sorry, Nati.
si Kati point.
Yes, yes. See, adjust the beat. See, adjust the beat.
Right?
See?
You're the beat.
Now it's okay. Naalala nyo? Okay, back. Back. Alangin din kasama yun.
Rebecca,
Facing the back.
back, you are the beat, the point of the beat. You're the one.
Okay, let's go back. The way we came. Don't just come. Back on the beat. Okay, back. Back. Okay, stay there. Okay, now, I'll count. You lead the thing, okay?
Sumunod ka dyan.
2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Form the V. See? It's like that. Okay, back. Again. Back. Hindi ka sa tayo. Again. Back. Hindi ka sa tayo. Okay, go. Back. Oh, so it's okay. Back. Okay, back. You just go. See? Basta. Okay, we go again. Go 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See? We are perfect to be because we have the time. Okay, that's good. Okay, now we'll be the... Yeah. Unifitan mo ang... Kasi medyo sharp tali. Sharp. Okay. Now is the inabay, pinagusan. So, nakabi kayo na. Pinagusan.
Sino ka dito? No, Teresita.
Ha?
Light manen.
So, pinagusan ni Jay, ang sama tayo magalidating na. Okay, pinagusan is one line at sugi tayo. Okay. Hold on. So, Jay Abaya tayo is
Exit niya. Akas tayo. Tapos circle.
okay. So now,
Okay, try tayo again. Try tayo pa ito.
Okay, now is pinajusan, the position is pinajusan. Agsalsal tayo. Okay, ready? 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Manatras ka na yun.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1, 2,
And then do a circle. Back.
Circle.
6, 7, 8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh,
Meron pa yung ano
oh, ang sumitan sa pagna. Oh, day one. Han, arami na tayo, i-ulit tayo pagpanyas sa
Kasan mo kayo exit na di ay mana?
exit na siguro diyan ang ano rin.
Ground, tapos wakain manan.
Abang car, hindi ko as ang exit tayo.
Sige. Inya lang exit yung i-giant na nakakastos. Never yung last na position. Hindi na ba exit?
Tapos yun ang exit tayo.
Alright, so sunod na dito pa ng Roslyn.
Nag-yes tayo. Di ba ang form tayo nung nag-yes tayo?
And then next circle, and then exit. Ay! D.I.J. Wow! Sino J. Alatibado? J. Alatibado. Nabati ko na tayo i-J to show J migration. Sige. Kasla, inyati ko na i-J.
Nag-i-J yan, naka-circle tayo.
Are you darling?
One will get a jacket.
You feel dizzy? I want to. You feel boring now?
Tapos kasala J. Tiyan na di-ay. Tiyan na di-ay. Hindi nag-exit kayo. Simburat nag-i-J ubing. Tapos ang sala dati may sanga. Tapos saan to that exit? May nagkakadwa kayo na nagsala.
Ang samag eh.
Hindi nga ma-remember yung ija. Ang bago, di ba?
So how can this dance troupe will support you? We invited you.
Ayan, nag-advance yung dalawang bata. Okay.
Yeah. Nobody can. Kasi sa rest of you invite me.
Kaya ba? Well, nag-exit tayo. Di mangyari gayang ijay, hindi tayo mag-exit. So, ang-count tayo lang naka-circle, di ba? Last na position tayo circle. Ang-count tayo 18, sumbrok na gijay, 16, sumbrok na gijay ubing, ikabil na jay interclose ijay, ganga. And then, ang-count tayo 18, nga, mangala tayo, 18 na nga, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 na, nga, alaan tayo jay, bado tayo jay winter clothes tayo or winter coats tayo, tapos, may last step, hindi last step man
Inabaya.
Inabaya na ta. Oh,
Inabaya. Inabaya.
so mabalin nga, ijay last step tayo, ground tayo lang ti Maysa, or kaya ti inabaya man ang malas, kasi kapamit yan. Basta may dapat ni Maysa nga, nung naka-winter clothes
Siya
kayo.
kinitangan kasi awan ti kinitangan.
Hindi kinitangan. Okay. So nung nakabado kayo at the count of 16, ang kinitangan, tapos ang round, yun yung round lanitan, and then exit. Okay? So mabaling nga lang winter clothes, mabaling nga dyan kayabang, dyan ligao, with fruits. Mabaling nga naka-winter coat na naka-kayabang, kan bigao, kan nga kasilatan niya. Okay, itry tayo mag-graduate tayo sa last step tayo. So, let's say, nalpas, can you start, JB?
Okay.
Yung ending.
Okay, from
Sige, yung ending muna and then mag-B tayo. Okay, so let's say, nalpas kayo, nag-SS kayo, and then nakakasay kayo, nakacircle kayo. And then, nakacircle lang. Sige, i-widen nyo yung circle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kumari ako yung bata. 1, 2, agas kasi kayo na 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alabado. Kakailang sa sala. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ako na ba? Ang pinagsanatan niyo, hindi gumanda di kalabang mo.
Ayun, gaya masarap na gaya na pinagawa mo.
Forever.
Basta na ang Jacob na nakakasday. Yung mga tinagalan yung
Yeah, then whatever, yeah. Nanawan inigaman nyo, nga panulaan, yun ang ipa. Nang maabit inigaman nyo, talaga nga igaman nyo.
Okay. Okay. From the beginning? Yes. From the beginning. Okay.
Compay music.
Okay with the music. How are you, darling? Still boring?
Music.
Are you still boring?
No, they're doing good.
They're doing good, yes.
This is the big performance.
Yes.
Sige, tayo mahulog ko tirahan. Sino kaya namin dito? Mamaya.
Are you sure? Tulungan mo
Okay.
na. Okay, mga sa sentro.
Oo. Insert, tapos circle, insert, circle.
One. Dapat timay sa kalay.
One. Insert, circle, tapos gay kwa.
So, okay. Oh, okay. So, sequence na diay, ada kayo the next circle kayo, di ba? The first na circle. After the circle, ag-S kayo, sulutin niyo ni Manang, Roslyn. Lumagpas the SU, nakakasbay kayo ba, Manang?
Inabayan ni Jayon na straight line tayo.
Straight line kayo tinabaya. So, from circle, from S, return to circle, and then straight line. After the straight line, circle again. Circle kayo.
Iso jay pangipasokan jay kwa.
Kayo T16, sobrang lagi jay okay. Right? And nakainabaya kayo.
One.
Account kayo 16, value yung jay value. Subli kayo jay formation nyo. And then,
Exit.
We were not doing it.
okay.
Kasi, yung counting namin, diretso, hanggang mabali na sa akin tayo.
Kapag i-class lower jay bit pa. Yung pagka-hanapay na napaspas mo na yung So, ay natin ka ano start natin okay.
Hanggang kami nadalaglan kay step yun.
Nag-mix tayo pa yun.
Sige.
And then we go here, right?
Okay. Ano here tayo dyan? B formation.
Okay.
Ano kapasa mo na yan? Jay, okay. Alright, S formation. Di nakalinya lang, naka-face to face kayo. B formation. Okay. Manapos na, pinigyan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle 1. Insert.
Insert, yeah.
7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Circle.
2, 3, 4, 5. Ilang lawa yung ating circle yan? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
B.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
'Yan, exit. Did it. Okay. Good job.
Yeah, it's okay. We got it.
Jay. Ay, Jay? Oh, good.
Where's your sweatshirt?
Just a minute, just a minute.
Here, I'll hold this.
Don't hold like that. Hold.
Picture tayo. Let's take a picture.
Oh, you have to take a picture.
Okay, what bad
Okay, just a minute first.
Okay, she doesn't need everything buttoned up. She doesn't need it all buttoned up.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Move kayo. May nakadilit ka pa. Okay, so
Kasi ba mas kayo ba? Alam niyo, kita ka nung tinga, please. Dahil kita sa
Kami na nakadilit mo.
okay lang yan. Wala kayong decisions. Diyan kayo sa kasunod ang ano.
Kasama ba?
Pizza ka. Nice.
Magaling pang magbasit. Okay.
Nice. Oh my God, that's so pretty. Okay.
Balance kayo.
Sino pang una? Sino una? Kayo? Can you count? Count kayo. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Okay pa ako sa lahat. Avian?
1, 2, 3, cheese.
Okay, Lexi pa eh. Naka-video ni Manang. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Okay, sasama ako.
Yeah.
Dito na ako.
Okay.
Nakalita na rin na yung work.
1, 2, 3, cheese. Isa pa ba? 1, 2, 3, cheese. Ayan.
Okay. Sama ka. Ready yan pa. Sama ka niya. Sama kayo.
Okay, sama.
Sali ka, ilagay mo yan sa iPad mo. Sige.
Akin na mag-ano yan. Ako na magkuha ng picture. Sino ang mga
Tripod mo na. Everybody should join.
Sit with Tito. And you smile. Don't si Mama. Smile.
10 seconds mo kasi mag-vibe. Para makatakbo ka.
Saan yung timer ko?
Nawan ni Manong voices? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 seconds.
Girls! Agkasirin ko man yun. Okay.
Gusto matiin or
Hindi isang kami try kasi ito yung basit. Sige, basit.
Sige na.
At bilang at picture.
Sige. Dito yung 5. 1, 2, 3, smile. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay. Next. Boys. Join boys. Boys kayo.
Boys man.
Nag-after kayo mat ng ano? Nag-after kayo mat ng Kasa. Kasa na sulibaman ng Manong Ray.
Alam sila laki dyan.
Alam ko Ray pa. Kaysa.
ang balance kayo. Masal kayo. Masal to eh.
May kapalaran.
Alam niya, may sa subat. Alam kayo kami.
Hindi pa yung buwan na hindi gumak ang duwa.
Ay, kung ano na yung pa. Simple.
Kasi manantima. Huwag mo rin sige. Ala kayo. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ako na, Manong Ray. May meron kas dahil nga, itiigan niyo.
Kasi?
Well, ikabili kay shoulder. That side, yes. Santo si Kama nung dito kaluar. Kasday.
Oh,
Yan. Ano
okay.
makita dyan? Ingatong dyan si Lugo, kaslemat lang. Pangalan. Yan. Okay. Forward ka dito yung manong Leo. Basit. Yan. Ikaslemat dyan pa. Yan. Yan. Okay.
Umiso mo ka ba siya?
Alright. 1, 2, 3.
Umiso mo ka.
1, 2, 3. Okay, awesome.
Thank you.
Alright, yes, perfect. Naman tayo pinong Adakin ni Manong pa, Moises. Ay, Jessica.
Ay, ngayon.
Ipapunta sa mga dyan pa.
Tayo kami. Painta ko. Ito, may ulo na. Wow. Ano rin?